Your boy Mason Stevens here, and we are in the fantasy franchise. As you can see, I am the Denver Broncos. Posted at a 3-1-1 record. If you tuned in last week, you saw the Jets come out and start to pull away, but then my offense decided they wanted to pull it together and end in a tie. So it's not a loss. It's also not a win either, but there's always room for improvement. So let's go ahead and start some negotiations. Stress how to prepare for playing a Thursday night game. One or fewer turnovers. Okay. Distress facing a rival star player. Just get the W. That's all we need. No need to trash talk, no nothing. Wait a minute. Did that just say that was Sam Darnold was their starter? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into this game, y'all. Here we go. Starting on defense, okay.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Oh, okay.
Darnold looking to start with a pass. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like the paper being ripped.
Damn it.
And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
3rd and 2. Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
There's Debo.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. A first down throw, Darnold. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
What the hell?
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. 2nd and 10.
I should buy it. We'll said words.
To throw is Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Well, the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to...
they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They run the option on second down. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. But you look at this Bronco defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking my...
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Okay.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so.
McCaffrey, what a juke.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. That's how you get Christian McCaffrey. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. On 1st and 10, Cousins. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 17. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Going with their tight end on 4th. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Darnold. He finds Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A short one there to Freiermuth. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again is Darnold. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback?
What?
So roughing the passer, and they get the safety there.
And this is what I think where the safety's usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for him to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the flag more times than not.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarter.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Deebo Samuel. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Let's go.
He'll take this to the
pass.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Off the play fake, Cousins. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. McCaffrey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Darnold's throw pulled in by Woods. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Darnold. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Darnold on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have come to halftime, and what's already a 2-touch. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Well, The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 33.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him.
Fuck it, we're gonna try it.
Not liking that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it.
Damn it, we lost it.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That is caught. Touchdown.
Are you serious?
Pat Fryermuth. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are back within a score.
You just gotta play smart. Let's go.
Attack on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. They go play action. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. On third down, Cousins. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Darnold's throw completes a Freiermuth. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Darnold now to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Darnold. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Darnold. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. Santos' kick is up and through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Cousins. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second down and 3. Now Darnold. This is Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Darnold completes it. Here's second down. Darnold to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And
Let's
he
go.
takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That's how you finish it off.
Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 50 seconds remaining. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. Able to find Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Darnold. This is caught. It's Woods. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Darnold. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Darnold. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, a very dominant performance by the Denver Broncos as we get the win, 31-24.
For quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins.
Oh,
right?
31-17.
Everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they often.
All right. That brings us to 4-1, and unfortunately 1 because of the tie with the Jets. But ladies and gentlemen of the MPCW gaming community, we all know what time it is. It is time to cut it out on the fantasy league.